Hi everyone, it's Stephanie Anderson Ladd. I'm here to talk about my new book, Goddesses of Self-Care, 30 Divine Feminine Archetypes to Guide You. And today we're going to talk about the fourth chapter of my book, which is on depression and grief. This is a time when we all need some good self-care practices. And this chapter has a lot of ideas for you, as well as journal prompts and ideas for making an altar, which can be really helpful to make an altar featuring one of the goddesses that you want to work with, and really reflecting who you are. So when we're down, which happens to us, that's a normal part of life, that we're not always going to feel up, that we're going to have depressing times, and we're going to grieve. We may grieve the loss of a loved one, or we may grieve the loss of a job or a relationship. There are many things in life that we can grieve. And so we have to learn how to navigate through the darkness of depression and grief. I introduce you to 4 goddesses in this chapter. And they are Inanna, who is an ancient Sumerian goddess who went down into the underworld, died, and was reborn. And so she's one of the very first resurrection myths that came way before the Christian story of Jesus Christ being resurrected. And then we also will meet and work with 3 goddesses, which are considered the triple goddess in the Greek tradition of Persephone, Hecate, and Demeter. And Persephone and Demeter are the mother-daughter, and Persephone is taken into the underworld. Demeter is grieving for the loss of her daughter, and then Hecate is the psychopomp, or the guide, the soul conductor, who helps reunite them. And so we learn metaphorically some of the ways that we can also learn to help ourselves when we're in the underworld, so to speak. And there's journal prompts at the end of the chapter, and in this particular chapter, one of the things that you can ask yourself when you're in a funk, a dark place, is to really ask, what led me here? And to think about what things may have happened in your past, even from childhood, that may feel like an old wound that got reignited. And then to ask yourself, when I shine the light into the corners of my psyche, what do I see? What do I feel? And what do I know? And this really takes from Hecate, who is the crone goddess, sort of like a grandmother, you could say, who carries a torch or a lantern and helps guide Persephone out of the underworld. This is something we have to learn to do for ourselves. So I hope you will take a look at my book. It's available on Amazon. And then next week I'll come back and talk to you about the next chapter in my book. I'll see you soon.